Get ready for the action, because we are diving straight into the Spurs community with a look at the incredible fan culture surrounding them. We are talking about how Mark Burnett, known as Spurs' sixth man, has built a massive social media network dedicated entirely to the San Antonio Spurs. This fan is the guy who went to the Naismith Hall of Fame after seeing legends like Greg Popovich, Tony Parker, Pau Gasol, and Becky Hammon, and he even has those autographs tattooed on his arm, including Wemby's signature. We explore the dedication of this figure and how he connects the Spurs family across social media platforms.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we shift focus entirely to the high-stakes NBA playoff matchup between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the San Antonio Spurs in Game 5. This series is tied at 2 games apiece, and the tension is palpable as they battle for control in this pivotal contest. We look at the recent performance, especially considering the dramatic ejection of Victor Wembanyama in the previous game, and examine the injury status of key players like De'Aaron Fox as we prepare for the tip-off. Now we bring in the data and the predictions to break down what we expect from this intense showdown. We are analyzing the projections from the Sportsline projection model, which has simulated this Timberwolves versus Spurs matchup 10,000 times to give us concrete betting insights. This model projects a massive combined total for the game, suggesting a high-scoring affair, and will reveal which side of the spread the model suggests is most likely to hit based on these exhaustive simulations. And finally, we wrap up with the essential viewing information for this crucial Game 5. We are giving you all the details on how you can watch the Timberwolves versus Spurs game, including the specific TV channel and streaming options available for May 12th. Don't miss a second of this playoff action, so stick with us for all the latest updates and analysis. San Antonio Spurs fan Mark Burnett and Rick Fernandez are gaining attention for their passionate displays of team loyalty outside of San Antonio. The attention stems from a post on KSAT 12, San Antonio's primary ABC affiliate, which featured a story about 2 Spurs fans spreading love outside of SA. Mark Burnett, known online as Spurs' sixth man, is recognized as a significant figure in the Spurs' social media ecosystem. He has been instrumental in facilitating multiple social media outlets dedicated to the San Antonio Spurs. Burnett is a dedicated fan who has a deep connection to the team, having attended the Naismith Hall of Fame induction ceremony alongside legends such as Greg Popovich, Tony Parker, Pau Gasol, and Becky Hammon. His dedication is evident through his personal tributes, including having procured and tattooed autographs from these players, as well as the signature of Victor Wembanyama. Rick Fernandez, known as @RealSpurnandez on social media, is another highly visible fan. Fernandez is known for living his fandom intensely, regularly posting stories and adventures related to the Spurs. A military veteran and proud family man, Fernandez embodies the team's spirit, often described as the person to have by the team during significant moments. The sentiment expressed by these fans centers on intense devotion, symbolized by their dedication to the team's colors and spirit, embracing a lifestyle that celebrates the silver and black and fiesta dream. The content highlights a strong, dedicated community of Spurs supporters who actively engage with the team both online and in real life. The NBA Western Conference Finals is set for a high-stakes Game 5 clash between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the San Antonio Spurs on Tuesday night at 8:00 p.m. ET on NBC. The series, which began with the Oklahoma City Thunder sweeping the LA Lakers, has narrowed down to a best-of-3 contest, intensifying the pressure on both contenders. Analysis suggests that recent matchups between the Timberwolves and Spurs indicate a tight contest, with the last 2 games played at Target Center signaling minimal separation between the 2 teams. While the Timberwolves have faced injury challenges, They are demonstrating resilience, relying on experience as a key asset. On the Spurs side, the team is being viewed as lacking experience heading into the postseason. However, the Spurs have demonstrated capability, having already secured a win against Minnesota in this series. Experts are backing the Spurs as double-digit underdogs in this pivotal Game 5. Focus shifts to key individual performances. Dawson Mu has shown significant progress despite injury limitations, scoring double-figure points in the last 2 games and hitting his three-point shooting benchmark in Game 3. His proven scoring ability, highlighted by a 43-point explosion in Round 1, suggests he remains a major factor. Conversely, Wemby's inexperience surfaced in Game 4, leading to an ejection after an altercation, forcing immediate adjustments. The hope for the Timberwolves is that Wemby and coach Mitch Johnson will make necessary adjustments. The Frenchman has shown promising three-point shooting in the postseason, connecting on 2 threes in the last 3 series games and having hit them 4 times in the last 7 head-to-head matchups. With the series tightening, Game 5 promises to be a defining moment as the Timberwolves and Spurs battle for advancement. The 2026 NBA playoff series between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the San Antonio Spurs heads to a critical Game 5 on Tuesday night, with the second-seeded Spurs looking to regain momentum after losing the previous contest. The series is tied at 2 games apiece, following a 114-9 victory for Minnesota on Sunday night, a game highlighted by the first-time ejection of San Antonio forward Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama is confirmed available for Game 5, though De'Aaron Fox is listed as questionable due to an ankle issue. Tip-off is scheduled for 8 p.m. ET at the Frost Bank Center in San Antonio. Betting lines indicate the Spurs are favored by 9.5 points, with odds showing the Spurs at -385 against the Timberwolves at +303 on the money line. The total points over-under for the game is set at 218.5. Analysis from the Sportsline projection model, which simulates every NBA game 10,000 times, offers detailed predictions. The model projects that the total points will go over 218.5, a projection supported by historical data, including hitting in 7 of the last 9 head-to-head matchups. For scoring projections, the model anticipates 6 Minnesota players scoring 10.7 points or more, spearheaded by Anthony Edwards with a projected 26.7 points. Victor Wembanyama is projected to lead the Spurs with 25.2 points, supported by 6 San Antonio players scoring 10.6 points or more. The combined team projection for total points is 222, suggesting the over is highly probable in 55% of simulations, making it a strong option for parlay bettors. Furthermore, the simulation indicates that one side of the spread hits well over 50% of the time across the 10,000 simulations. Fans looking for informed picks are directed to Sportsline to view the model's specific spread recommendations for the Timberwolves versus Spurs matchup. The NBA playoffs are set to feature a critical second-round clash between the San Antonio Spurs and the Minnesota Timberwolves as they head into Game 5. The series is currently tied 2-2, making this matchup a pivotal moment in the postseason race. Injury reports have cast some shadows over the Timberwolves lineup. Key players include De'Aaron Fox, who is listed as questionable with an ankle issue, and David Jones, who is ruled out for the season due to an ankle injury. Additionally, Dante DiVincenzo is also out for the season with a leg injury. Fans looking to watch the action will need to consult specific TV channel and streaming options for Game 5 on May 12th, according to coverage from the New York Times. Betting odds for the game are also available, with information provided by BetMGM. This report highlights the current status of the teams, focusing on the impact of player availability on the upcoming high-stakes game.